Hey guys, welcome back. It's Noir Fox, a Sim Noob. Today we are in the PMDG 777. We are running the Air Canada livery, as right now we are flying from Pearson to Vancouver. I believe this is a real flight. I'm not doing the real route, but should be a pretty fun route all the way across Canada. So let's head on into the cockpit and start getting things set up here. So we're only sitting here right now, just on pretty much nothing is set up. So we'll go up to the top here. We will turn the batteries on. We will get our external powers turned on. Get the cabin utilities on. Arm the emergency light. And we'll get the light on over here. What else do we need to do? Over here we can get the IDRU set up. Get the window heats turned on. Make sure that is guarded. Check all of that. Let's see, we'll turn the parking brake on. Thrust levers are at idle. Parking brake is set. Flaps are up. Speed brake is on. Speed brake is up. Landing gear is down. Rudder trim is 0. Do a quick fire test here. It's looking good. Wait for things to get a little bit set up here. I don't believe we have ATC at the moment. Let's just double check. Nope, so we're going to come over to set our radio to Unicom. Set that to Unicom. We will set our squawk to 2000. Waiting for that stuff to start up. Come over here to the EFB and import the flight from SimBrief. We'll request data from SimBrief. Nice big long flight. Let's take a little bit of a look at the details here. So we're doing a step climb, starting at 360, going up to 380. Planned fuel today is 45 tons. I might do 47 tons just to have a little extra. 7.6 tons on the reserves. The route, so we're doing off of 2-3, AVSAP 7, USIT transition, and then there and into Canuck 5. Well, sounds like things are booting up over here, which is good. And a block time today is going to be 5 hours and 14 minutes with 355 passengers on board. We'll start getting those people loaded up. And let's see if I can find the weather for Vancouver, see what we're expecting.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 1326, 3,200, climbing flight level 370, we are clear of 23, last call,
Okay.
Toronto.
Here's the weather for Toronto, so it's 240 at 11 knots, pretty, a few clouds at 40,000 feet, pretty clear today. Broken at 180, very high pressure, so I'm not expecting any rain. Vancouver, let's see, 168 8 knots, few at 20, scattered, so not raining in Vancouver, which is pretty odd, but it might rain later. So it looks pretty good. We'll come over here, start setting things up in the FMC. We will do our position in it. Good. Route, we are going to request this from SimBrief. We'll set the payload. Good. Set fuel. Fuel is set. Come over here to FS Actions, Fuel, and add the amount of fuel I want. That gives us a little extra on the reserve. So now we're fueled up. We'll put the seatbelt signs on. Still connected over there. And then we will select route. Cool. Load. Clear you, clear you, clear you. Let that load for a minute. Okay. And we will activate that route. For departure, we are going to plan the 2-3 on the... What was that transition? Or on this... What was that sit, not transition?
Toronto traffic, Route 1864, taking off runway 23, Toronto traffic.
Step 7. Use it. Execute that. We have our flight plan set. Come over here, do a couple of checks. Take a look at the hydraulics. Looks like they all have full quantity. Take a look at the fuel. So we have 0 in the center tank, so we don't have to worry about the center pumps. We're balanced on that. Air conditioning should be flowing. We have the air conditioning unit set up. A little bit of a chilly day down here in Toronto. Doors should be all open, except for a couple. I don't know why that door's not open, so we will go open that, because the passenger ship came on. Okay, that is all set. We are going to come over to our init ref. We are going to accept. 0 fuel weight today is 207. Let's see if that matches up with what SimBrief says. Bring that over here. Fuel should be up here. And 0 fuel weight. Let's see. Takeoff fuel total. Why am I not finding it here? And takeoff fuel finals. I guess we gotta go down to weights. There we go. 207.2. That matches up perfectly. So we're doing flight level 360 and a step climb to 380. That's all set. Let's do some calculations
Toronto
here.
traffic, Route 1864, airborne Alpha 23, 2500, climbing 7000, heading 245.
Import that. Import that. Calculate. Cell height at 3,000 feet. We do want to take off to cell time 45. Okay, so let's get that set in. 45 on the cell temp. Take off to derate the climb as well. Come over here to... Oh. Let's go back to that. Cell time changed. Go back to 45. Good.
Toronto traffic, Route 1864, proceeding direct right command course, 3600, climbing 230.
Flaps 5. Center of gravity will be 4.75, 160, 162, 166. That is all perfect. Come up to here. We will set 160. And let's take a look at what our departure is. So, departure airport, SID. I said SID. Step 7, 2, 3. Make sure this makes sense. I'm going to bring the brightness on this up a little bit. So it looks like coming out of 2-3, expect radar vectors to Tillam, AVSAP, and out. See how that looks. Yep, Tillam, AVSAP, out. That's looking good. We can bring this back over here. So we are going to go back to route, or legs, route, Next page. Next page. That's all good. VNav. Check everything here is good. Don't have to worry about the descent yet. That will be in quite a while. Come over to fixed page. We'll put C, Y, Z. $25 miles for our bring around the airport so we know what our minimum safe altitude's at. Does it tell us on here? Our minimum safe altitude is basically going to be 3,100 feet. Pretty easy. On 2-3. Unless otherwise assigned by AC. Yep. Turn right 245. That should be pretty easy, so we will set our altitude to 5,000. Switch that over. What did I say our altimeter was today? 3038. We'll get this set up. Don't need that yet. Perfect, 3038. That's looking correct. We'll check out our checklist here. Oxygen is tested, flight instruments, everything is good there, normal, and then the before start checklist, we will set that for projected takeoff already. And we should be getting ready to go soon. One last check to see if there's any ATC online. No, kinda sucks. I was hoping there'd be ATC today. We'll take a look here. Engine shutdown, brake source, fuel pressure, engine, yep. That's all understandable. We're going to start getting rid of stuff here. Ground operations. We don't need you. We can release the jetway. And we'll release all for that. Get ready for our doors. We will close all the doors. Take a look outside here, make sure stuff's going away. Not quite ready to go just yet. Good day, Tower. Air Canada 81 Heavy is looking for IFR clearance to Vancouver Airport.
Air Canada 81 Heavy, Toronto Tower, good day, cleared to the Vancouver Airport by the APSET 7 departure, Music transition, flight plan route, depart runway 23, squawk 6357.
Air Canada 81's cleared to Vancouver off of the AVSEP 7 departure in the Munich transition. 23 runway squawk 6357 Air Canada 81.
Air Canada 81, read back correct, push discretion, call for taxi.
Call for taxi 1 ready, Air Canada 81. Okay, so we have a squawk now, 6-3.
Route 1644 is ready for taxi 8 Charlie.
7.
Route 1644, runway 23, formation Bravo, altimeter 3037, taxi via Alpha Hotel.
Alpha Hotel, Bravo.
Cool. Come back over here, legs. And we will now get our runway heading set up. Coming off 23.
Trying to get Air Canada 2118 with Bravo clearance for Bermuda.
It's 235 or 235.
Canada 2118, Toronto Tower, good day, cleared to the Bermuda Airport by the Capta 3 departure, Bumpa transition, flight plan route, depart runway 23, squawk 6053.
Capta 3, Bumpa transition.
Alright, flight deck door is indeed
2118.
Read back correct,
closed.
call for taxi.
MCP set, takeoff speeds, we're good. We are doing 160, 162, 166. 2-door pre-flight completed. We haven't set the trim yet. We have our takeoff. Or nope, we do not.
Target A, Charlie Golf, call for Yankees, deliver request.
Charlie Golf Golf Yankee Zulu Toronto Tower, good day, squawk at altitude.
So we are going to start up our APU.
Requesting zone transit northbound at 2,500.
And Golf Yankee Zulu say aircraft type.
Cessna 172, we're flying golf.
Golf Yankee Zulu, roger, standby.
Come down over here. We will put systems, check on our APU.
Golf Yankee Zulu squawk 6155 and say again the request.
APU is now starting up.
Requesting zone transit northbound at 2,000 Golf Yankee Zulu.
Should have that ready to go here.
Golf Yankee Zulu, you're identified to that 1,700.
Get rid of
Toronto
that.
altimeter 3037, cleared into the Toronto control zone. Remain east of the runway 33 right center line.
I cleared the control zone 3037, remain east of the 33 right center line, Golf Yankee Zulu.
Okay.
Golf Yankee Zulu, when you cross over at the field, maintain 2,500.
Well, when we cross over the field, maintain VFR 2,500, Golf Yankee Zulu.
And just like that, looks like our APU is ready.
Selling 6862, runway 23, information Bravo, altimeter 3037, taxi via Echo Hotel,
Okay,
cross
that should be
runway 33
good.
right.
That's all set. We'll start getting rid of
37 for the Canadian Quebec.
We'll release the air conditioning unit, we'll release the ground power. And we'll turn off.
Air Canada
This
772,
should
when
automatically
airborne,
turn off.
Montana com 122.8, winds 250 at 10, gusting 15, clear for
Turn on our
takeoff, runway
fuel
23.
pumps, make sure that's all set.
Airborne over to Unicom, 23, clear for takeoff. Air
Maybe
Canada
we should be
772.
on automatically.
Yeah.
That's all good. We're going to set our beacon light on. And let's take a quick look out here, make sure no one's pushing back. And we will start our pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Turn the camera on even though it doesn't do anything. Voice recorder is on. Hydraulics are still off, window heats are on. Back over here to the checklist.
Golf Yankee Zulu, maintain 2,500.
Maintain VFR 2,500, Golf Yankee Zulu.
And we are going to probably taxi Alpha Hotel.
Air Canada 33, line up runway 23.
Bypass pin is installed. All doors and
wait, I'm
hatches
waiting.
closed.
Take off
All
all three.
equipment is removed.
Wait for, taking off
Parking
2-3,
brakes
climb
are
to
set.
5,000.
You may lift.
Wait for vectors and then
Parking
direct
brake
the
set.
unit.
Lifting the aircraft.
Or Tillum, sorry. Musit is the transition. Can we set our
We
trim
are cleared
now?
for start and push.
Okay.
No.
Cleared for push start.
Gotta wait for
Please release
our
parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Gotta wait for the engine to
Commencing
start up and turn the
pushback.
pumps
You can
on.
start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Just double check, make sure no one's here. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our engines. We'll start with engine number 2. Got that spinning. Come over here. Engine. N2 is rising. We have oil pressure. Oil temp is coming up. We should see N1 rising soon.
Pearson Tower, Air Canada 93, taxiing to runway 23 via Alpha Hotel.
Air Canada 93, Toronto Tower, good day, hold position, I have your clearance advised, ready to copy.
There we go. N1 is starting up.
Ready to copy.
Canada 93, you're cleared to the Vancouver Airport by the FSAP 7 departure, MUSIT transition, flight plan route. Depart runway 23, squawk 6302, stand by for the readback. Air Canada 33, when airborne, Monotuna com 122.8, winds 250 at 10, gusting 15, clear for takeoff, runway 23.
When inbound, monitor Unicom 122.8, runway 23, clear for takeoff. Air Canada 33 heavy, thank you. Have a good day.
We got
This is
EGT.
all brakes, Air Canada 93, go ahead to readback.
And it looks like we have stabilized, so let's start engine number 1.
Okay, thanks for that. Departing runway 23,
N2 is
7,
spinning, introduce fuel.
music transition. And we're squawking 6302, Air Canada 93.
Air Canada 93, the readback is correct, are you ready for taxi?
I am ready for taxi 93.
And two
Canada
spinning up.
93.
Wind brand 1.
Runway 23, information Bravo, altimeter 3037, taxi via Alpha Hotel.
Via Alpha Hotel, with information.
Okay, push back
Sorry, I
completed.
missed
Please set your
that.
parking brake.
Parking brake is set.
Parking brake set.
Information Bravo, the
Parking
altimeter
brake set. Lowering
3037,
aircraft.
brakes on wing 6862, caution jet blast, departing heavy 777, line up runway 23.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect.
And one is
Sequence
spinning up.
designed. Have a
6862,
good
line
flight.
up runway 23.
Holding position waiting for
Line
the
up runway
visual.
23,
Thank you and
flying
goodbye.
6862.
Come over here. We will select our flight controls.
Air Canada 93 with Bravo Alpha
Alright,
Hotel.
we got a good start.
Thanks for that.
Oh,
Not a problem.
what's the caution?
Golf Yankee Zulu, it looks like you're about to cross over the 33 right center line. Just confirm your remaining east
Alright,
of
that's
the runway
good.
33
So we
right
will
center
turn
line.
you guys on.
Yes, affirm. Golf Yankee Zulu.
Hey, Golf Yankee Zulu, not above
Powered
1,700
on.
now.
Trim is
Not above
4.75.
altitude again, Golf Yankee Zulu.
1,700.
Not above 1,700 for Golf Yankee Zulu.
Trim is set. Checking the flight controls. Pull right, pull left. Pull down. Pull up. Left rudder good. Right rudder good. And let's close our window here. Don't want to take off with the window open. That would be pretty disastrous. You up, turn you on so we can see our traffic. And we will lock window. That is checked.
Boeing 6862, one airborne, Montezuma, come 122,
Do a recall
Malay
check.
1250 at 10,
Nothing
gusting
good, back to
15, clear for takeoff,
checklist.
runway 23.
Trim is set.
Good.
Normal.
Thanks, good day.
For taxi,
Okay.
we are going to set our flaps to
Golf
5.
Yankee Zulu, leaving my zone, surveillance service terminates, change en route, remain below the Toronto class Charlie airspace.
Good, so somebody has changed. I'll remain below the class Charlie airspace. Golf Yankee Zulu.
Flaps going
Yep.
5. See them coming out. There we go. Flaps are now coming out. We're just waiting on the leading edge. There we go, flap 5. Normal. On to the next checklist. Let's see. Port taxi. Recall is checked. Auto brake is set. Flight controls are checked. Ground equipment free and clear. Anti-ice as required. We will probably need it once we get a little bit up there. Just gotta remember where it is on this plane. Fuel pumps are all on. Engine anti-ice. Everything's on auto.
31644, line up runway 23.
Map 23.
And let's get our taxi clearance. Air Canada 81 Heavy is ready for taxi to 23.
Air Canada 81 Heavy, runway 23, information Bravo, altimeter 3037, taxi via Alpha Hotel.
Thank you for information. Bravo is now on board. Alpha Hotel, Air Canada 81 Heavy. Okay, we got our clearance, so we will turn the taxi light on. Strobe light is still off. Parking brake is set and off. And parking brake is now off. We will do a config test. Good. And let's start rolling. Clear left.
31644,
Right.
one airborne, Montezuma, come 122, decimal 8, winds 250 at 10, gusting 15, clear for takeoff, runway 23.
Flight directors are on. LNAV, VNAV is armed. They're on the weather
Yep.
radar.
Yep.
Set our TFC on so we can see the traffic. And let's taxi this big heavy girl. here a
Again,
little
it's
bit.
9-3, line up runway 23.
Line up and wait, runway 23, Air Canada 93.
Canada 81, one airborne, modest Unicom 122.8, winds 250 at 10, gusting 15, clear for takeoff, runway 23.
Monitor Unicom, 1 airborne, taking off 23, Air Canada 81.
See ya.
Okay guys, we got our takeoff clearance, so we will set
Tower target A,
our
Charlie Golf
lights.
Golf Yankee Zulu.
Golf Yankee Zulu, Toronto, target A, squawk cadence, altitude and
cabin.
intentions.
Strobes are on.
Clock cadence, we're stepping for that.
Let's see
Golf
if we
Yankee
can
Zulu
get it
level
lined
at
up perfectly.
1,500 VFR requesting close traffic 2 tree.
Golf Yankee Zulu identified 1,500, runway 23, winds 250, 10, gusting 15, altimeter 3037, cleared right downwind.
Cleared right downwind 3037, Golf Yankee Zulu.
Egypt Air 995, Toronto Tower, you on this frequency.
Start our turn now.
Egypt Air 995, Toronto Tower at A, winds 250 at 10, gusting 15, clear to land runway 24 left.
Clear to land runway 24 left, Egypt 995.
Okay, let's bring the throttles up to about 30%. 40%, I mean. Alright, stabilize around 40%, and toga. Forward pressure down on the stick. And looks like takeoff thrust is now set. 80 knots, coming back on the stick a little bit, release the pressure. And
V1.
rotate. Pause ready to climb, gear is coming up. Good, we now have our set. Go back to hand flying this.
Bank angle.
Don't know why we are losing airspeed here. 5,000 feet. Set the autopilot so I can adjust this. We're gonna go up to our climb, which is 360. And we'll go flaps clean. We can now turn our taxi lights off. Coming up through 5,000 feet. Got a big headwind. Back on the hand flying. Flaps are up. It's gonna be a little bit of a boring flight coming through here. This part of Ontario does not have much to offer except for farmland. Okay, we're about 315 knots. Climbing again. A little bit bumpy on the way out.
31 Heavy, Vancouver Central, Roger. Confirm your flight level 360. Okay, 1 Roger, thank you.
And we can start getting things set up here, so let's take a look here. Come to arrivals. Star, Canuck 5. Approach, ILS. I am having a brain fart here, so we'll come back to comms. Flight information. Should review. Info uplinks.
Encore 3260, descent 10 packet.
So 08.
Delta 10,000, Encore 3260.
United 121, no further ATC clearance
left.
is determined, clear en route.
And we pick the Zulu. Let's take a look here. Straightforward, straight in. There's our missed approach. Our missed approach is don't exceed 230 knots until subsea. Flying left, turn 3000 direct subsea as required. Okay, cool. Our minimum we'll do 300, so let's get that set.
Vancouver Center, Air Canada 93. Apologies for the late check-in. Technical difficulties here with you at 380.
Star, let's take a look at
Canada 93, Roger, BOV
Arrival
code
here.
Squawk 1173.
Squawk 1173.
coming over.
93.
Don't have to worry about mountains, so safe minimum altitude 7,800 feet. So we will probably do a lot of descending through here. Yes. And then turn into our approach. Our elevation is 13.
-3, thank you, report Mach number 6. 801, when ready, descend at 16 passing. The altimeter is 29076. On conversion, speed 290 knots or less.
Okay, one ready to descend, 16,000. Altimeter is 2976 and 290 on the speed or greater on conversion. Air Canada 81.
Canada 81 confirm speed 290 knots or less.
Sorry about that, 290 or less. Air Canada 81.
Roger.
Vancouver Center, good morning. The 490, flight level 400 inbound Cranbrook, BOR, Yankee X-8 Charlie.
Alright guys, we got our descent clearance, so we will get check this
I
ready.
believe crossing equal
Recall is checked. Notes are checked. Auto brake. I'm going to do auto brake 3. Checked. And we're going to dump over here into our init.
Vancouver Center, good afternoon, Air Canada 301, flight level 380.
A full flop landing.
301, Vancouver Center, Roger, welcome, flight 281.
And we are going to do about
10 0 left, thanks, Air Canada 301.
On the speed. Checked. Approach briefing. Try not to hit the mountains. And try not to hit the water. That should be a good approach. Train back on here. We'll probably need some anti-ice.
One, you're clear to Victoria on the Prince George 5 departure.
Is set.
Boundaries departing 15, score 4241.
Afternoon, Vancouver approach Air Canada 81 Heavy is descending through 220 going to 160.
Air Canada 81 Heavy, Vancouver arrival, hello, descend 2000, altimeter 2976, expect runway 08 left for the approach.
Okay, expecting 08 left approach on a 2976 and on the altimeter and dropping down to 120 or 12,000 feet, Air Canada 81, sorry.
Air Canada 33, proceed direct MCAN, via MCAN, you're cleared for the
responding here, so I'm just going to fly this one in, bringing it down as fast as I can to 3,000.
Air Canada 93, roger. Do you want to continue with the localizer or do you want me to give you delay vectors so you can get down to 3?
I'm fine with the localizer. I think I should be able to jam this down, 93 here.
Air Canada 92, roger. Turn left, direct MCAM. Via MCAM, you're clear to the ILS, runway 08 left approach.
Hey, direct MCAM and 8 left approach, Air Canada 93.
Okay. Drop some flaps here.
Air Canada 81, we'll have to give you some delay factors. Company in front of you is just having a little issue with the localizer, but we'll get you on course shortly.
Yeah, no worries, Air Canada 81.
Air Canada 81, turn left heading 130.
Turning left 130, Air Canada 81.
Singapore 1101, sorry about the delay. The Vancouver wind 120 at 13, gusting 20. Call me airborne this frequency. Cleared for takeoff, runway 08 right.
Tower Delta 2 and 2 information golf, request IFR.
Delta 2 and 2, roger, stand by.
Air Canada 81, turn left, direct MCAM. Via MCAM, you're cleared for the ILS, runway 08 left approach.
Turn left AMCAM, cleared the ILS 08 left approach, Air Canada 81.
Air Canada 81, speed restrictions canceled.
Okay, speed restrictions canceled, Air Canada 81. Okay, so we got that. Grab our heading bug. Might as well arm our localizer. Let's come over here. Want to double check our approach. Yeah, 083. That's matching up. And this approach is 3,000. Okay.
Air Canada 93, climb 7,000.
Climb 7,000, Air Canada 93.
Speed a little bit. We have captured localizer.
Singapore 1101, Vancouver arrivals. Review 5, just curious what your intentions are.
Okay. We're about 15 miles out, so we'll drop the speed to 200. And we'll start getting fast 50.
It's a little more than that, actually. You're very far off where you should be on the SID. It's okay, it's not a problem. You can climb 16,000 and proceed direct to
coming
Uniform
up.
Quebec, Quebec VOR on course. Just for the future, make sure when air traffic control assigns you a SID, which is a departure, make sure to try to follow it as much as possible, just especially when there's other traffic around, because you could potentially cause a conflict if you veer off course and go direct to your waypoint. The whole point of the departures is to keep everyone organized and in line, make sure there's no conflict.
Yeah, I'm very sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's a learning experience. I just want to make sure that you know about it just for the next time. Thanks.
Okay. Airfield in sight. There's our runway. Flight glide slope is coming, so we will arm our approach.
And Vancouver Terminal, United 732.
We're about 10 mile final now.
733 with information golf on board West Side Park Lane to San Francisco.
Lights on.
United 733, actually going to contact Vancouver Tower now, 118.7.
Double check. Brakes are armed.
733, thank you.
Flaps are 15.
Approach below Cascadia 155, 12,000 on the Grizz 7.
And we'll drop it down to 180.
Cascadia 155, Vancouver arrivals below, descend 10,000, discretion, altimeter 2976, information hotels current in Vancouver. Break, Air Canada 93, turn left, heading 330.
Left 330, Air Canada 93.
Descend 10,000, pilot discretion, Cascadia 155.
Air Canada 81, contact tower 118.7, take care.
118.7 for Air Canada 81, thanks for the ATC, have a great day. .7. Afternoon Vancouver Tower. Air Canada 81 is on about a 7 mile final for 08 left.
Air Canada 81, Vancouver Tower, wind 100 at 8, cleared to land, runway 08 left.
Clear to land 08 left, Air Canada 81. Okay, yes, I'm putting the gear down. Relax.
France 375 uniform, we'll just be a 2-minute wait here while there's 777 landing on the trail.
Okay, and we'll go for flaps.
And WestJet 1722 is cleared to Palm Springs, Razor 7 departure, then the flight plan route, departure runway 08
I
right.
should really start slowing down. What was my VRF speed? Down to 145.
Cleared to Palm Springs via the Razor 7 departure, flight plan route, runway 08 right, squawk 6042,
everything's looking good there.
WestJet 1722 reback is correct, push back and start up are approved, at your discretion call this frequency for taxi.
Push start at my discretion, call you for taxi, WestJet 1722.
Thanks for arguing. Good day, United 733, gate 75, and information golf on board West Side Park Lane to San Francisco.
733, there's no flight plan.
We're dealing with that crosswind.
Yeah, we just filed this all, just double check.
And we are pulling.
Oh,
and we're a little bit high on profile here.
The wrong call sign. We run this WestJet 165, 726.
500.
Yeah, we're really high on profile.
The WestJet 1726 now with the
a little off line here.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
1726, cleared to Palm Springs, Razor 7 departure, then the flight plan route. Departure runway 08 right, squawk code 5201.
We landed a little high.
100.
Alright, cleared to Palm Springs, land Razor 7 departure, flight runway 08 right.
40.
And squawk 5201.
Okay. 20.
Question 1726, reback
10.
correct, pushback and
5.
setup approved, call me for taxi. Please set approved and we'll call for taxi. Response 375 uniform contact departure airborne, frequency 128.6, wind 100 at 8, clear takeoff on 08 right.
Contact departure 128.6 and clear for takeoff 08 right, from 375 uniform.
60 knots. First stowed.
Vivian Vancouver Tower, WestJet 1670, looking for IFR clearance to catch again.
Can we make it here on Mike 5? Yes, we can.
1678 is cleared to catch again. Fraser 7 departure, then the flight plan route. Departure runway 08 right, squawk code 6442.
Perfect.
I'd like to catch again via the Fraser 1 departure, or Fraser 7 departure, then flight route as filed.
Come over here.
Spec 08
Stop.
right, and squawk 6442, WestJet 1678.
WestJet 1678, read back correct. Pushback startup approved at your discretion. Call us frequency for taxi.
Parking brake set.
Alright, started my turn.
81 is clear of 8 left, holding Mike 5.
Yeah, 81, let's put you at gate 62, that's Mike Juliet Bravo.
Gate 62, Mike Juliet Bravo, Air Canada 81.
74. Would you rather exit the apron on Echo or Gulf? I'm not sure what looks best for you from where you are.
I'm good with Echo.
And we're looking for...
Okay, taxi Echo Delta Hotel
62.
Lima. Cross runway 13, full short
Not
runway
that
08.
one, but the next one.
Echo Delta Hotel Lima cross 13, hold short
Now.
08 right, speaking with Charlie.
And 1606, continue Juliet, hold short of Lima.
Continue on Juliet and hold short of Lima, 3916.
There's no lines here, so I have no idea where I'm going. And we'll park here. A little bit close to that, but whatever. Okay, parking brake is on. Engines are coming off. If you guys stayed till the end, it was a pretty long flight. Thank you very much. It's my first time doing a flight like that. Once again, thank you very much. And if you have any requests that you want to see me fly, leave it down in the comment section. And see ya.